Yeah, it's Gregatron. And I was at the park a few days ago, hanging out, and there's some little party going on, like on one of those other tables. But eventually, this dude walks over to where I'm at. I'm like, at all the tables, all the benches at this place, this dude has to come over here to me, but whatever. So he sits like at the same table I'm at, and he starts telling me what's going on. He's like, "Yeah, man, we got a little birthday party. See that kid right there? It's his birthday." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, I figured I'd bring the kids out, have a good time." I was like, "Oh, that's cool, man. That's good stuff, right?" And then he's like, "Yeah, brother, that's yeah." He says, "Well, yeah, hope you don't mind if I handle some business over here, if I take care of some stuff." I'm like, "Take care of what now?" this dude, this dude gets a blunt ready, gets his joint out, sprinkles all the stuff. I'm like, "Oh man, this dude is about to smoke some weed at a public park when there's kids everywhere." So yeah, he rolls it up, gets his lighter out and everything. He's just having a good old time. I'm like, out of all the tables, man, he has to come over here. Okay, and then some lady, and she's coming over here, and she's like, "There you are." She's like, "What the hell are you doing over here?" And she's like, that's not even the first thing she said. So she has this baby with her, and she's like, "Hey man, come get your motherfucking baby." And I was like, I look at him, like, what did she just say? I look at her, and then I look at him, and like this dude doesn't even say anything to her. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, "Come get this what baby?" And she's like, "Man, get your motherfucking baby." And she's like, "Oh man, what you doing over here? Smoke, man, you such a fucking pothead. Why you always gotta be smoking some weed? Why you gotta bring that shit to the park?" I'm like, man. And the baby's sitting right there with her. Did you just call him a motherfucking baby? Really? So now she's nagging at him for, yeah, she should be. He's smoking a joint. He shouldn't be smoking a joint when there's kids everywhere. So anyway, she's nagging at him now, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I don't know." So he puts it up. Then she gets to sitting down and talking, and she's just loud and trifling. And then she's like, "Oh, and what'd you do? What are you doing? Sending all the other kids to feed them ugly ass geese. I hate them ugly ass geese. One time, my brothers pushed me out of the car, and I got attacked by them ugly ass geese." And the baby looks like he's 1 years old. 1 year old. He's like the size of my cat. That's how little he is. And she's just talking all this mess right in front of the baby. And the baby's seen the drugs. Not that the baby would know what it is, but this dude smoking a joint, and she's calling this kid a motherfucking baby, and all this other stuff, and just all kinds of crazy talk, man. And then she's like, "Yeah, man, you better watch those kids. Make sure they don't get attacked by them ugly ass geese." And then she gets up to leave. She's like, "You know what? He can stay with you. He can stay with you." And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, stay with." I think that was his goddad. "Stay with your goddad. Stay with your goddad." And baby stays right there. She walks off, and the baby starts following her. She's like, "No, you better go back over there." She's like, "Stay with him. Stay with him." She's like, "Man, man, get your damn kid." I think he was the goddad. Yeah, I think I just said that. She leaves, and then she's like, "Man, there's some fat bitches up there. I hate them fat bitches, man." And she was a fat bitch. That's what sucked. She was sloppy too. Just bad news, man. I'm I'm scared for the little kid, man. The baby's growing up around a pothead, and this girl who says a cuss word in like every other word, like 1 out of 4 words was a cuss word. And the first sentence that baby's gonna say, it's not gonna be, "Where's mommy?" It's gonna be, "Where's my motherfucking mama?"